Alright, we're gonna talk about a couple extensions that can make it just type faster or help you to checking if any errors happening during the coding. So when you open the VS Code, there's a list of icons on the left side, and the last one here it says extensions. That is all the extensions you have on the in your VS Code, right? And you can search for any extensions here to install them, right? So the first one we're going to talk about is Live Server, right? Everyone is using that. Live Server. So you search Live Server here, and it just allows you to. It's just allows you to auto refresh the pages, right? So if you install the Live Server, every time when you make changes to HTML pages and when you open the page with the Live Server, every time when you change your code, it's gonna auto refresh the page for you. That's what Live Server does to you. And the next one, right? This everyone is using this right now. See what else we have here. Another one is bracket pair colorize. Right, some students already installed it for them, so it just does like what is showing here. So it's gonna colorize your parentheses or curly braces and help you to find which one and which one are matched together. Right. So you can install this on the VS Code. It can help you to find if you're missing any brackets or things like that. Right. And another one here is code spell checker. So it's gonna help you to checking your spell issues. So if you have any spell issues, it's going to give you a green underline on the variable's name and ask you to, is this really what you want to write, or is it just a spelling issue? So you can fix it. So examples can be, for example, in AppJS, when you do things like /user/UID website, if you misspell the website, it's gonna give you a green outline here. Right, let me make the font size bigger so you can see it. Alright, so you can see the the website. There's a green outline there, so it can help you to find if there are any spelling issues here. Right, and if like in some cases, like sometimes you do want to see with it, you do not want it to correct you, so you can right click it, and you can either choose add this word to the user dictionary, or just ignore the word. Then it won't check the spelling for this word anymore. Right? So this is code spelling checking. Code spelling checker. Right? This extensions. So those are some easier ones. Help you to check any missing parentheses or spelling issues. And we have some other ones can help you with coding. One of them is called auto rename tag. This one is very convenient. So what it does is like sometimes you want to change the tag, and if, for example, you want ask you to change a div into a table or change h1 into h2, you need to change the both starting tag and ending tag. But with the auto rename tag, when you change either your start tag or end tag, it's gonna automatically change the other one for you. Right? Give you an example here. So let me open one of our components, like logging. Right? So here I have a div from here to here. If I want to change this one into section, I need to change both opening and ending. But because I installed the auto tag rename, so if I just change the first one into section, you can see it's automatically changed the second one for me. Sometimes it's not working perfectly, but just still convenient. Right, so I don't have to change both of them. I just change the first one. It's gonna help me to change the second one. Good. Right, you may want to install that. Just save you some time. All right. Let's see what else we need here. Well, we also have the IntelliJ for CSS class. It just gives you the hint for all the classes you installed. Right. So when you're adding a class to something, for example, for this form, you want adding a class name, and it's gonna tell you what classes you have here and what you can add into it. And you can just while you type, like for example, I want to add in something called maybe BG something. It's gonna tell me what BG I have. I have something like that, or BTN or anything. It's gonna tell me what classes I have here. Right, just help you to you can choose from here. Right, just help you to type faster. Something you can think about in store. And we also have a one called the Turbo Console Log. So what it does, it just helps you to quickly type console log. So for example, if in my login.js I create a variable user, right? I want to check what we have in the user. So usually I have to do console.log user. I have to type the whole sentence. And with Turbo console log, I can just I just select it, and Control Alt L, select it, Control Alt L, just automatically generated this one for me. See that? Generated this one for me. I can just go ahead and run it, and what I have in the user is going to be printed out. And I can change what we have in here. On the left side, if you want, in the setting, you can actually change it. Where is the extension? Turbo here. There's a cog icon. I can change what to show on the left side. Configuration, extension setting. Yeah, so right now it's showing TSAL. You can just say, just say Turbo Console. And right now, if I just do those things, if I just select it, Control Alt L, it just says Turbo Console. It's just showing like the variables you want. Make it faster. Yeah, that's what I use that to just help me check things. I don't have to type console log a lot of times. Yeah, it's got Turbo Console Log. Yeah. Okay, so and there's another extension called Prettier. Right, it's a code formatter, help you to format your code. So once you install that, you can go to the settings, and search for format unsafe, and check that. Check it. So every time when you save your file, it's gonna help you to format your code. For example, login page. Right, you can see like my code is like that. If I break the indent, like make it really ugly, like something like unreadable, like make it like that. I don't like it. If someone comes to read the code, they cannot read it. Let me make its font size small. It's too big. 25. Right. So it's really hard to read. But once I save the file, nothing is happening. What? I think I have an error here. I have fixed all the errors. Did I mistakenly delete something? Yeah, I deleted the button here. Right. So if there's no error here. Right, once I save the file, it's automatically formatted for me. Right, it's called Prettier code formatter. Right, if you install that, turn on the format unsafe, and no matter what you do to your code, and once you save it, it's formatted for you.
The same thing as Beautify?
I think they are similar, but I haven't used the Beautifier before. Right, this is a Prettier. Yeah, there's the ES7 React Redux. This one you already know. Like it gives you a function like RCC to generate a component. Right, so if I create a new file, I can do RCC to generate an empty React component. Right, that's what it does. One last thing. So there's another one. It's not an extension, but some setting here. So for example, let's go to the login. All right, so sometimes you say I'm typing like I want to create a div here, right? So I can type div and hit tab. It's gonna create the both tags for me, right? I can also say if I want to create a div with some class, I can say div dot class name like container. I hit tab. It's gonna create it for me. Just make the type faster. I can also do div with class div dot container fluid, and also I want the ID, so we'll use a hash. ID is main div. Hit tab. It's create a class ID for me. So just help you type faster if you like it. And again, we can create like a UL on order list with a class. Let's say list group. It's created for me. Right? So that's something you can do. And to set this up, you need to go to the setting. Let me change this back to my login page. I don't want to lose it. In the setting, you go click this one here. There's an open setting JSON on the top right. Click on that. It's bringing you to your setting pages. You may not have that much content like mine. You may have like empty, or you can have a curly brace, have some couple lines inside it, like something like maybe this just settings are added. You may have like something like that, like just few lines, or just either just one lines. So the key point is you need to ending this one here. Right. So no matter what you have here, you're gonna go to the bottom and put a comma to the last item and ending this one here. Emit the include language and the curly brace JavaScript colon JavaScript React. This one.
Which one is that? What's that for?
That's the one I just talked about.
Okay.
Right? You're gonna ending this one here, and this is gonna help you to do the thing I just showed you. Like it allows you to create stuff, div container, or like a UL. It's gonna help you to type the both tags. Right? Like a section. Right? Just you don't have to type the tag anymore. Just make it faster. So go to the setting, click on this icon here, and ending these 3 lines. And you come on to the last item you have there, and emit the include language, and the curly brace JavaScript, and on the right is JavaScript React. I can copy that into the Slack. You can just copy from there. Right, put that in Slack. Right. Let me see. Is there anything else? Don't need that.
You see the square on the left? You're going to click that, and then you search for it. Just search well, the ones that drop down.
Yeah, I think that's it. And if you found any useful extension, you can also tell me. Sometimes I just think about, okay, I need this, I just search for it. So for example, I need a CSS recommendation. I just select search CSS here. And it's going to give me some suggestions. I'm just choosing one from here and try to install it and see if that works. Alright. Yeah, so that's it. That's it for today's lecture.